We welcome you to Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One down.
Third baseman, Jose
Here's Jose
Ramirez.
Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's just foul. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Digging in, Kyle Manzardo. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. His second of the year. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-0. One down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one.
Nope,
when he
inside,
elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's off the mark, and a full count now. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. And that's too high, and it's ball 4. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Brian Rocchio out to short. Betts. Off balance feet. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Parker Messick. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one way inside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed. And it's even up.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Out towards right center field. Jones on the move. He makes the grab, and there's one down. One out man at first. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Freddie Freeman.
Hey.
Freeman hits it in the air. Brings it in. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Too high. Ball.
Smith off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play. 1-2 now.
Ball, that's out.
And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Mookie Betts in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. Kwan sprinting after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, stepping up for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Center field. Pages should have this one. One up, one down. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Arias.
That's in there. Strike one. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Yo, one.
Ball upstairs.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A two-run homer, his second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. One down. Chase DeLauter digs in for the Guardians. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. DeLauter getting the start in center, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And so far this year, he's slugging over 500.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Aye. Ball, that's high.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him. That's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Tucker launched a homer in his most recent game. Just missed.
That's inside.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. One away.
Batting 7.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Jones on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there. Strike one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. Jose Ramirez with a home run the opposite way. His first homer of the year. And now Kyle Manzardo. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 1-1. And that's outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Not close with that one. Ball 3. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. So a man at first. Bo Naylor will hit next. Walked his first time.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that one fouled off. Misses. Ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Got him. Now 1 away. 1 out, man at first. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. He's 0 for 1.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
On the ground. And it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need.
Number 70 into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
Hey!
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one pushed foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Popped up. And that's a fair ball. Manzardo coming home. In comes the run from second. Tag, but he's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Arias up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Two on, 1 out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for Cleveland,
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Hey!
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the last of the third.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
The lefty, the 1-0.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Walked to open the ball game. And first offering is fouled off. Inside, almost got him. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers,
here's Ohtani. Flied to right his first time.
That's outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Just missed. There's the strike. And that's a strike. In the air out to center, DeLauder on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at Dodger Stadium, stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Steven
So up next,
Kwan.
Steven Kwan, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball. Step off, throw to first.
He's good.
And he's back in safely. DeLauder gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Way inside.
Aye.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul.
And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. In the air to left center. He's got it.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting to play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And it's second. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a 3-2. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Manzardo in the box now. Takes strike one.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Two on, one out.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball in.
Fair ball. Headed for the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. So they're at the corners now. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. He is struck out, and he is walked.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And there's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it goes just foul. Popped in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 8-0. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2.
Aye. Ball, that's out.
And that one ripped into right. And that is that. Back here in L.A., ready to go, bottom 4. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
Outside.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next,
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
This one popped up. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Here's Mookie to hit. He's 0 for 1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That one ripped, but foul. Two in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Mookie takes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering misses. Full count now. Swing and a pop-up. 1 away. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Now at the plate, Andy Pages. Flied to right his first time.
Ball 1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 5th. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1.
Hey!
That one way inside. Here's a 2-2. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
At the plate, Gabriel Arias.
Hey!
Arias, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and that's out number 1 on a tough play. Daniel Schneemann digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Man at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. So in now for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder.
Ball, that's outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's an 8-run lead.
Really nice job.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats.
And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Yeah. Ball, that's in.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Up next for the Dodgers, third
Man at first, Miguel Rojas at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the air, right field, Jones on the move, and he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over. The batter now will be Will Smith. A strikeout and a walk. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Guardians up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that.
Arias over to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy, Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
In the air to left center, Hernandez settles under it, and there's one away. So digging in, Kyle Manzardo.
First baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Nope, that's off.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Next pitch is inside, and now 3-2. Struck him out swinging.
Up next,
chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now it's going to be Bo Naylor. That one missed.
Nope.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the sixth, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ohtani.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Ball one.
Want to know to Freddie Freeman. Swings through that one out in front that time. Ohtani gets his lead at first with nobody out.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And now it's filled up. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball there. Ground ball left side, could be two. Arias tossed to second. How about that double play? Here's Mookie Betts now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Left field. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Scott. He's making his fourth appearance of the season.
Leading off for Cleveland,
and now the DH, Brian Rocchio, 1 for 3.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Freeman takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for Cleveland.
And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. First pitch misses. Swing and a foul out of play. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland.
2 down, base is empty. Gabriel
Arias
Arias digs in for the Guardians. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one.
3.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Zabrowski. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Andy Pages.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Edman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Pages around second, headed for third.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Now 1-1. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him. 2 gone now.
For the Dodgers.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Too high. Ball.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Pages at third. Edman at first. 2 out of the inning. One and 2 now.
That's ball 2.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Back here in L.A., we're at the top of the 8th. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. That one outside. Ball one. Scott, in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good eye right there. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Center fielder, Chase
Here's the center fielder, Chase DeLauder. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball one.
This one in the air, center field. Pages moving under this one. That's out number 2.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
And we've got ourselves a pitching
51.
change. Alex Vesia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Kwan stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. On the corner for a strike. 3-2 now. Kwan wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
For Cleveland,
now it's Jose Ramirez. And a strike in there.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 63.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Shohei Ohtani.
There's a strike.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Man at second with 1 away. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit.
Whoa,
ball
down.
1 low. Swing and a miss, strike one. Hard hit, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Betts in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses. 3-1.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And a foul ball. Runners at the corners, one away. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fouled off left side. Two on, two outs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball two.
Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We go to the ninth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo.
Nope.
And a ground ball to first. Oh, what a stop. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Bo Naylor.
Now it's going to be Bo Naylor.
Ball one.
The Guardians up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
Yeah.
Swing and a ball popped up. Edman takes it in for the out. Two away.
Up next,
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
Ryan Rocchio.
That misses the zone. Ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. That one is inside ball four. And I mean,
Up next,
Oh,
for
so
the
close.
Right fielder,
Emmett Sheehan on the pitch out of the
now
pen
pitching
here.
For the Dodgers, number 80.
So man
Emmett
aboard.
Sheehan.
And now here is Nolan Jones. Close one doesn't get the call. Ball one. And that one clips the corner. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Shawn Armstrong.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Out towards right center field. Two down. So it's their last chance in this one. Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singy, she's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what she's got today.
Her teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If she brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab here, Noah Cameron. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about to get underway. And now the first baseman. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. So up next, Seth Rollins. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Top of the first. Just getting started here in Kansas City.
Ball.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 3. And that drops in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now, number 11. There's a strike. No outs. Runners at first and third. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. And the Twins score first. It's 1-0.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Park. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
First and second here, no outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him swinging.
Batting fifth.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Ball.
One out. Runners at first and second. That clips the zone. Strike 1. That clips the corner.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's in the bullpen for a homer. A 3-run dinger. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Here's Royce Lewis, leading the AL in batting average.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Two down, nobody on.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
So a man aboard. So up next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. That one misses. That's 5 straight. In the air, left field. Collins moving back for this one. And that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Alexa Bliss. And it's singing a special day for her. She's making her major league pitching debut here.
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. She's going to have to command all 3. She's going to have success on the hill today.
Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Batting second.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. That one at triple digits.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Takes it himself, and 2 quick outs in the bottom. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit, takes outside. Late swing, foul to the left. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now for the Twins, Austin Martin.
Ball, that's outside.
Fought off foul. Two one now. There's a strike. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Next is the speedy first baseman. Led off this game with a double.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in, and he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was...
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, number 38, in the game for the first time this season. And now the catcher comes up to him, Seth Rollins. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And there's a ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. And 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 11.
Now the left fielder. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That's a ball.
One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. Outside low, and the count's full. Laser to the gap, should score the run. In to score from third, and it's now a 6-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Park that's it.
Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Man at second. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
The designated hitter.
Now it's the DH. Byron Buxton went down on strikes his first time through. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. Byron Buxton goes the opposite way. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 8-0. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ball 1
no,
low.
That's down. Ball.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
This one in the air. Pasquantino. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Strikes him out with 100.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 28.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what,
that's high.
You're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Michael Garcia.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Moving under this one. And that is that. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Well, these Twins really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
And a big swing and a miss.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Cody Clemens.
The right fielder,
Fly to left his
Cody
first time.
Clemens.
And the 1-0. That one missed.
Ball.
Pitches in for a strike and a count 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Austin Martin. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Late with the swing there.
Ball.
And that's down and away.
That's a ball.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Number 21.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the Twins leadoff guy.
Hey ha! Ball.
Swings through that one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
If I were him, I wouldn't feel like I have to throw fastballs for strikes at this point. We've seen this offense go out of the zone a few times now, and it's not exactly working.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. As we go to the last of the third. So here's the Royals DH, Jonathan India. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Out to short. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Cameron Meisner, the next to hit.
Ball, that's down.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Up the middle. Gets it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Nick Lofton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for her on the bump today. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious. You were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Number 11 in the box again, takes a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. The Twins up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Park, the next Twin up to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Back here in Kansas City. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Isaac Collins.
Isaac Collins.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
7.
He's 0 for 1.
Bobby Witt Jr.
That one a triple digit. Outside low, and it's 1-1. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. Ground ball right side. Martin gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino struck out swinging his first time. This to third. Lewis throws to first. She has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Byron Buxton. Swings through that one for strike 1. Buxton in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's a ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missing inside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, make sure to say hi to Kenny, number 15. In now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Out to short. Witt. Off balance speed. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
Perez.
Bliss back to work. And a foul ball.
She's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Caught him looking for the K.
Number 28, Kyle.
Swinging a ground ball, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the Royals,
2 outs, base is empty. Maikel Garcia digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Check swing called strike. And the count even 1-1. Hit in the air, right field. And that'll do it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Nick Mears.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Clemens, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball outside.
Popped up left side, Garcia. And a quick out, number 1. So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin.
Second baseman, Austin Martin.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No, that's down. Ball.
And it remains 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That clips a corner. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Popped up. Pasquantino under it. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Jonathan India. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
On the ground, right side. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Meisner in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. The Royals still looking for their first hit in this one.
Ball.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count is 3-1. Nice grab to first, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Loftin.
Loftin.
And the 0-1. Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And now it's 3-2. The Twins up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and she got him. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the Twins catcher, Seth Rollins.
Nope. Ball. Hee-haw! That's low. That's a ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And now it's filled up. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Number 11 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Rollins aboard here at first with nobody out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. And they add to their lead. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Stephen Kolek. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Park. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Dives and he can't hang on. Flips it and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Now it's the Twins DH, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game.
Hey! Ha!
Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
No, that's out.
Just
Ball,
misses the
that's
mark
high.
outside the zone. Catcher challenge will take another look. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. And a good eye there.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
Good. Garcia. The throw to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
The batter, the shortstop.
And the batter will be
number
the shortstop.
15.
He's already homered here in this one. That's to third. Tosses across to first, and that's the inning. Set for the last
Leading
half of the
off for the
7th.
Royals,
Now here's the
the
leadoff hitter for the
left-hander,
Royals, Isaac Collins.
Collins.
That missed. That's a ball.
In this
Good.
situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. She didn't right there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop,
Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby
He's grounded
Witt
out a couple of times.
Jr.
Just
No,
off the
that missed.
outside edge, and that's ball 1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2.
Up next, for
2
the
outs,
Royals,
base is empty.
the first
Now at the
baseman,
plate,
number
Vinny
9,
Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Hike one.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. No balls, 2 strikes. Jackknifes out of the way. Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's ball 4. And that puts an end to the perfect game. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Perez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Called strike right there.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's her 8th strikeout of the game. Back here in Kansas City, ready to begin the 8th. Royce Lewis now at the plate.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Kolek goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Clemens now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Nope, ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Brings it in. And here's the Twins leadoff guy. He's a guy who does it all. That's in there. Strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Twins, the
Seth
catcher,
Rollins.
Seth
And a
Rollins.
dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
That's a ball.
Lewis, the lead runner at second. Clemens at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is outside, and the count is 2-0. There's a strike at the knees. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th.
Isbel.
Fastball for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup just doesn't arrive.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Royals.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
This is where the no-hit bid really starts feeling real, but still a long ways to go.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Jonathan India at the plate has grounded out a couple of times.
Jonathan India.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
The Royals hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Late on that fastball.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the 8th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, number 11.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Upstairs.
Oh, high.
And foul ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just missed. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting.
So up next for Minnesota,
number
Park.
17.
And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
Ball.
The Twins up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. That's to third, and it gets by him.
Up next for Minnesota.
And next is the designated hitter, Byron Buxton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. With over to second, over to first, but he beats it.
He beat it out.
Now it's the shortstop.
The shortstop.
He is
number
quite
15.
an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Right through there for a strike. Buxton, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That's a ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here in Kansas City, everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Meisner leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset.
Hit hard, it gets through, and the no-no is gone. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for
Now
the
it's going to be
Royals,
Nick
the
Lofton.
second baseman, Nick
That one finds the zone.
Lofton.
That's strike 1. That's through there for a strike. struck him out looking.
Up next for the
Back to the top of the order
The
now.
left fielder,
Digging in is the
number
switch
one,
hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about
7.
that ninth inning. But being at
Witt Jr.
Witt in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball low.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Royals down to their final strike, and they'll do it again. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. This one smoked on its way out of here. Third home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. On the ground, and that's just foul. Oh. Got him. That's the ball game. (10-2) the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.